All right, we're looking at more of Sampson's content. Just found this guy. I about died laughing at the Nancy song. I don't know. I've never seen this. This is called Price Hike. We're growing the economy from the middle out and the bottom up, lowering costs for hardworking families and making smart investments in America. That's Bidenomics. Bidenomics? The fuck?
I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, yet I'm still backpacking. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I'm in the same tax bracket. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I mean it too. I just say that to say that I'm still down here in the real world, feeling everything with you, and I'm fucking pissed. I got a big bone to pick with all these motherfucking activists, all these rappers and actors and notable figures that act like they know how bad this shit is. I love being lectured and ridiculed about the fact that I don't have an electric vehicle, tweeting about climate change from your private plane while I pay an arm and leg to get some fuel. Thank God my car doesn't take premium. I'd have to get a second job just to break even. Then they cranked it up $3 and brought it down $2, and I'm supposed to be happy and act like I'm proud of you. And to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric and I have to act quick, and all it's gonna cost me is $50,000. Well, guess what? I don't have that, bitch. And even if I did, I would buy a big truck just to rub it in your face, because I don't give a fuck. I would put a big smokestack on the top of it and blow black smoke every time I open throttle it. And it's not because I hate the climate, it's because I don't trust you or the things you wish me to do. I would cut the floor out of the bottom of my car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you. I hate when people tell me they would rather not talk about it because they don't like to get political. I cannot afford supply shortages and high mortgages. It's not politics, all this shit is literal. That's money draining out of your bank account to make it work, to the point that it breaks you down and makes you hurt, paying insane amounts, taking out of your savings. They promised that they were gonna save you. How? They made it worse. We should be a flourishing nation, not a country with soaring inflation. There's nothing more infuriating than the fact that nobody takes blame for this poor demonstration. Like, what? It just happened like that? Nothing to do with your administration. You blamed it on Putin and called it his price hike, but shit was going up way before the invasion. Now how does that work? Really, I'm baffled, sick of being treated like a stupid blind asshole. Next thing I know, I'm gonna turn on CNN and they'll be trying to tell everybody that Putin time traveled. Wouldn't put it past them, crooked little rats, so easily and spineless, always looking for a snack, searching for the next reputation to tear apart and trash, when the views that you have and theirs aren't exact. They feed you bullshit and expect you to eat it, then they read you bullshit and expect you to believe it, like everything that you witnessed isn't for certain or real, and you're just supposed to forget all your personal experiences. Like all the money that you spent, you still have the shit, you didn't really spend any of it, you just imagined it. All the cash that you wasted on behalf of this inflation didn't happen, it's just a figment of your imagination and it's all gone.
Alright, so the song, a lot of good stuff in there. I like it. Good beat. But let's actually dig into some of the stuff that he mentioned. So he was talking about not buying an electric car. So let's look up lithium leach fields, right? In pictures, South America's lithium fields reveal the dark side of our fucking electric future. And we're not even charging with clean fucking energy. We're still burning petroleum and fucking coal to fucking power these fucking things. Genius. It just transfers it from your tailpipe so you don't have to smell it. But then you've got fields like this where you have to leach out the lithium because we have no good way of processing it back into usable lithium. Once it's depleted, then that's it. Doesn't come without a cost. So you got the mining carbon footprint. You're using diesel machinery to mine it. You got exploration carbon footprint. You're spending a shitload of money and resources to go find this shit and drill for it and bulldoze forests to get the equipment in there. This is the place we extract, refine, and consume. He's exposing the lithium triangle. Yeah, so here's the full scope of it. That's the full size of the leach field, and I assume it starts in one end and moves as it gets closer to being the end product. So the vivid hues caused by different concentrations of lithium carbonate. Why is lithium extraction bad for the environment? any type of resource extraction is harmful to the planet. This is because removing these raw materials can result in soil degradation, water shortages, biodiversity loss, damage to ecosystem functions, and an increase in global warming. So just digging up the earth releases carbon from under the ground that was trapped there. And then he was talking about how prices are going up. So let's talk about how US sanctions are impacting people at home, not just people in Russia, even though the Biden comics fucking idiot shit is trying to say otherwise. Western sanctions in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine have pushed up gas prices. This is NPR shithole. This is the Congressional Research Service, Economic Impact of Russia Sanctions. So COVID caused this dip, war on Ukraine caused this dip. So it's shitting in our mouth too. So everybody gets to take a big bite of the shit sandwich. Impact of the structure on the structure of the global economy. New sanctions could have lasting effects on the structure of the global economy. Sanctions could create or deepen fractures in the global economy, resulting in disparate economic blocks and schisms that could undermine the international rules-based economic order that the United States has prioritized since World War II. On the other hand, a coalition of like-minded economies led by the United States and Europe could create opportunities for significant new economic agreements. Sanctions could also accelerate efforts by various countries, particularly China, to reduce their reliance on the US dollar in international transaction and Western cross-border payments infrastructure more generally. The freeze of Russia's central bank assets in particular could make countries reconsider their holdings and use of the dollar. If de-dollarization efforts gain traction on a broader scale, U.S. borrowing costs could increase and sanctions could become a less effective policy tool. Holy shit, this is actually excellent research. Fuck this other shit. How sanctions could affect the U.S. Economy. This is Wharton expert Nikolai Rusanov. People are going to say he's Russian, so he's full of shit. That's fine. And then what's this one? Here's how sanctions on Russia will actually cost you more. This is CNN, so all your shitholes are reporting the same thing. This was back in March 1st, 2022. No one wants to talk about this anymore. Everybody wants to act like Biden is the savior and Russia sanctions are awesome. But they're full of shit. He says it in the song. I'm just providing the receipts. All right? So I hope you enjoyed the song. I hope you like seeing information. If you do, be sure to stop back by because we're going to be doing a lot more of this. All right. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.